Let's go to who's fucked, and I'll start it off. You know who's fucked? All of the Little League left in this Little League World Series. Why? Because there's actually a fucking Major League Baseball player playing in the Little League right now. His name's Gavin Weir. This dude is absolutely incredible. He's thrown before the tournament even started, before they got to Williamsport. This guy had a perfect game and a no-hitter already. He goes to Williamsport. Now he has 2 no-hitters. He has given up 1 hit in 684 pitches. That's ridiculous. This guy already has a Division I slider movement. It's crazy. And he's 12, boys. Dave was saying, Big Dave was like, you go up against Gavin right now. Could he strike you out? No, he cannot strike me out. No shot he could strike me out right now.
100%. I guarantee.
Oh, my God.
Get the hell out of here.
You think Gavin Weir could strike me out right now?
100%. When's the last time you've swung a bat?
Yesterday, I'll get to this, but when we did our fantasy draft, I was looking for like a funny like team logo. So I Googled Trent Attyah, and then your like baseball pictures came up, and I was like, this kid did not look like a fucking athlete. That's all.
Oh, sure.
Are we talking about from the Little League like distance too? Like not like, you know what I mean? Because it's
that wouldn't be fair if he's pitching from 60 feet. He would literally be throwing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's still
90 feet.
Like equivalent, like what, like 70, like 74?
I'm hitting that shit, boys. I'm sorry.
Dude, Trent, you would get.
You're not touching his off speed.
You guys don't realize this is like going to Boomer's batting cages, bro, and taking meatballs right down the cot. If you actually watch and see how many strikes are thrown, they're swinging at balls that are literally souvenirs in the stands. Like they are bouncing on the.
How's your timing though? Like what? When's the last time you've been in the batter's box?
It's been about 5 years.
Dude, if you face Gavin Weir today, you would look like Javi Baez the other day, swinging into that cheese like a good 10 seconds early.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Trent, I don't care if the last time he picked up a bat was 10 years ago or yesterday. This guy has struck out 86% of the batters he's faced in this Little League World Series. 86%.
That is actually disturbing. Yeah, yesterday's game he had 14 strikeouts and faced 18 batters.
He's a walking K.
That sounds like a lot of. That sounds like a lot of belly aches.
All the videos of him like, side by side. All the videos of him side by side with Chris Sale on Twitter are just so funny. Like, imagine Chris Sale seeing that, and he's just like, "Guys, what are we doing here? Like, come on!" Like,
imagine the energy of like that the other team's like dugout, and like the coaches like trying to like hype up the kids, but like they're talking to like each other, like with the assistant coaches and shit. Like, yeah, we are fucked.
The conversations.
Let's try to like amp up the kids, but like there's no doubt we're fucking touching this kid's slider.
Dude, the conversations in those Little League dugouts probably have nothing to do with baseball.
Dude, I can't even imagine what Fortnite fucking.
Dude, yeah. It's like, I was cranking 90s last night in Fortnite, and I caught this guy slacking, and I absolutely headshotted him. And then they're like, fucking Tim, you're up to bat.
Probably watching TikTok.
It's like you see like the leadoff hitter and like the kid who goes before you like is walking back to like, you know, let you know like how he's seeing the ball, like what he's throwing. I bet like 50% of these kids are like walking back to the dugout with fucking tears coming down their face after kid.
I don't want to play anymore.
when the kids strike out and they like run back to the dugout like with so much energy, it's like
they don't want any more camera time after looking like a fool in the box.
And dude, it's so funny watching infield like airmails balls end up in the outfield. Fucking runners never stop running. It's a shit show.
Trent, you mentioned the locks though for today.
Yeah, today we have some Little League locks for you. We're taking the Texas West money line. Shout out to Abilene. And we're taking the boys from California. Little 2-team lay. Parlay that. California, Texas. Book it. That's the locks for Little League.
I love that.
So free.
Yeah, so free. So if you're not riding that, we're taking the run line on California. We'd like the even money there. So run line on California, Texas West, plus 100 money line. Little League Lux. Gotta love it.
Brought to you in part by Capri Sun.
Not a sponsor.
Brought to you by Capri Sun. That would be lit if those coolers were filled with fucking Sunny D.
Dude, you would have the most wild games if those kids were yugging Capri Sun during the entire game.
Dude, what if we find out Gavin Weir's on like some PEDs?
He's juicing.
He's juicing, dude. I had to make this joke. I have to make this joke before we move on, but I needed Dave to go to the store and get me some goddamn coffee while we're here. He comes back with fucking decaf coffee, and decaf coffee is about as useless as any little leaguer going up to the plate with fucking Gavin Weir on the mound. Moving on, Mike, who's fucked? Tell us.
Teddy Bridgewater is fucked. They announced him as a starter in Denver, and I truly think Drew Lock will have the job by week 3. So you're fucked, Teddy Bridgewater.
Why? What?
Because I have so much faith. Because I put a sprinkle on Drew Lock to be the passing yard leader, so I have to talk myself into the fact that Teddy Bridgewater will not have that job for long. So Teddy Bridgewater, from me to you, you're fucked.
That's a donation, a nice little cute donation.
I feel like our definition of this whole who's fucked thing is like still a little skewed because in that scenario you are fucked, not Teddy.
No, he's fucked.
No, yeah, Marco Brennan's fucked.
No, he's fucked.
My who's fucked is actually you guys because literally we did a fantasy draft last night and every single player that I passed on was available the next round. My team is disgusting. I have studs, proven studs at every single. I got Dak Prescott, who is not hurt. I have Chubb, Mixon, Devontae Adams, Julio Jones, Kittle, Chris Carson is my flex. I don't see how any of you guys' teams are going to beat me.
There's literally a chance, like 5 weeks from now, that you literally have half your team.
Yeah.
Bro, yeah. Gavin chirped me after was that like, oh, like Jason's team's all injury, whatever. Like every single player in this league has fucking been hurt for like a good amount of time in their careers.
Yeah, but dude, like George Kittle, Julio Jones, Chris Carson, Joe Mixon, Dak Prescott. It's like, dude, you can't tell me.
Yeah,
those guys aren't some of the most prone names in the league.
All guys that are going to try for like that are ready for a comeback year. And if one of them goes down, that's fine. But also, Trent was out here with two philosophies as we've been talking about these running backs. Don't fucking bet on someone whose leg was backwards. And Joe Mixon's going to have the best year of all time.
Yeah,
he drafted Saquon with his first pick and then passed up Joe Mixon in the third round.
Literally,
third
round. And apparently the best running back in the league is sitting on the board for Trent, and he doesn't fucking take him.
I mean, if you've listened to this show, the way that draft went last night, everyone pretty much doubled down on the guys that they had takes on, except for Trent, and he bitched out in the most hoe way possible when Joe Mixon was screaming to be picked after Trent made the claim that Joe Mixon's going to have a better year than Nick Chubb, and he passed on him.
Yeah, he said the best career season that he's had, and he's fucking passing on him with fucking Julio Jones and on the team and Derrick Henry, who's getting the ball 25 times a game.
First of all, Jason, thank you for attempting to diminish my picks, but your Cricket Wireless did not allow you to fit it in time. Second of all, I would appreciate.
Yeah, how long have you been sitting on that joke? We heard that one like 4 days ago.
I would appreciate if I get some airtime on my goddamn show. All right. So let me tell you why I did what I did. I had the 5th pick overall. Saquon was still available. I mean, who else would I? I'm not taking Kelsey as my 5th
not so
pick.
much the Saquon, but it's the Mixon. You're trying to rationalize this. I'm not.
So I wanted to force you guys in a position to have to draft Joe Mixon and see if you guys had the balls to do it. And if not, guess what?
Just stop. Move on.
When he's in the end of round 3.
How are you flipping this on us after?
That was the dumbest shit I've ever heard. That was the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Moving on, Gavin, who's fucked?
My who's fucked was going to be Travis Etienne, but you didn't mention about the MLB last night with the Orioles. They're basically you're fucked because you said the last time that you took them a team against them -1.5 was the only time they lost by 1 over the span of their 20-game losing streak.
Mm-hmm.
And last night you're like, yeah, they're not fucking losing, and they fucking go on a 6-run rally and lose and win.
Yeah.
So there you go, Trent. You bet against the Orioles twice out of 21 games.
pretty brutal. That of course wouldn't happen to anyone else besides your boy.
That's actually like absurd. Like that should be a stat on Bleacher Report tonight.
It is. I picked 2 games in this 20-game span to bet against the Orioles, and they both lost. And they lost 19 fucking games in that span.
19 would have literally cashed. It's literally nuts.
It's absolutely disturbing. It's disturbing. And they were like plus 300 yesterday against the fucking Angels, dude. Not even gonna go there. We're fading them heavy today, though. Angels ML. No way they win 2 in a row. Fuck that.
I took it last night too. I tailed you, so fuck you.